So we talk about other activities like running and cycling, and your opinion was that it's different.
Well, it's a participatory sport and it's competitive.
Yeah.
Whereas, I'm cycling and running at my own pace when I want to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So were you aware of the benefits of physical activities before walking netball?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Very
Very much
aware.
so, yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
So would you consider yourself active physically before participating in walking netball?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you see yourself keep practicing walking netball for a long period of time?
Yeah. I think I'll do it for a while, yeah.
Yes.
Until I physically can't.
That'll be a long time.
Well, you never know.
What's the unexpected things in this walking netball program? Like before you participate, you wouldn't expect it.
What? Oh gosh.
Things.
I'm not sure what I expected actually.
Like some things that surprised you. Like somebody mentioned, like the competitive side.
Yeah, I was surprised how good some of the other players are, and they've obviously played netball all their lives, where I haven't. So I maybe feel as fit as some of them, but I don't have the netball skills that they do.
When did you play netball?
When I was at school, so it was ages ago.
Oh,
And I coached it about 20 years ago, but I wasn't really playing then.
so you were very good then, in terms of playing netball.
No.
But you went to coaching.
Yeah, well, I just school kids. It wasn't.
Okay. So, would you consider there are any barriers for you to get engaged in walking netball or other physical activities?
No. I think you can, if you want to be active, just go for it. I mean, all you need is a pair of running shoes to go out running. And, it's very easy. I mean, I only started running a few years ago. And I just downloaded an app, the Couch to 5K app, and started running. And I've done 10K runs and so
Every week?
No, well, not every week, but I've done a few competitive 10K runs. But I tend to run like 5 kilometres in 2 sessions during the week. So I think if you want to be active, you can be. It's not difficult. You don't have to. I'm always saying at work, walking's a very underrated activity. You don't have to run. You just need to go out and walk.
Yes. Do you think your age will be a hindrance for engaging in walking netball or other sports?
I think it's not particularly physically, but I think it's mentally. People just think they shouldn't be exercising anymore. That actually they could be, and you can go along to walking netball and just participate at your own level. So it's just people are scared of the fear of the unknown, I suppose.
Yeah, fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about people saying about the age. So would you think you also mentioned that there are some stereotypes about aging women?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So, do you think those aging stereotypes somehow will be one of your concerns to get active?
Well, not for me, but I think for other people they might be. It's just, I'm sort of middle-aged, a bit overweight, and what do I look like in lycra and all this kind of carry on. So I think folk have got worried about what other folk will think of them, whereas they shouldn't. They should just go ahead and do it.
For you, it's not a problem.
It's not for me. For me, it's not. I don't care.
Because you write stereotypes about aging women. You wrote unfit and menopause.
Yeah. There's a bit of a kind of.
Why is that?
Well, just past your sell by date, old boiler, all that kind of. Rather just unflattering images of older women. So.
Okay. What do you think of the socialization part of the walking netball?
I know a lot of folk do go up for tea afterwards. I'm usually quite busy, so I don't generally do that. I don't have time to do that. So, but you know, it's good that they do. But that's not what I don't go as a social outing. I go to. I mean, I like the people that are there, but I don't particularly want to sit and drink tea all afternoon.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. What do you think of the walking sports for the aging population?
Great idea, brilliant idea. Yeah. I've come across a few folk I know do walking football and
Focal.
walking football. So, and it does tend to be, you know, men play the walking football and women do the walking netball. But I mean, it's great. But again, you know, I've mentioned it to some men at work, and oh no, I don't fancy that. But why not? You know, it's just folk have just got their own barriers to
When you say
activity.
focal,
Football, walking football.
yeah, but you said something before, like focal. People or focal. Folk.
Folk.
Yeah, that's folk.
Sorry,
Yeah,
just a
folk.
colloquialism.
That's fine. What do you think of the term successful aging? Do you know what
Yes, yeah.
what does that mean?
Well, looking after yourself, doesn't it? And just, but
Yeah.
you know, our bodies deteriorate as we get older. But you can do what you can to look after yourself, I suppose. Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what is successful aging?
Well, remaining physically active, having a young outlook. I mean, there's a lot of how your mental attitude, isn't it? You know, if you, and kind of forget about how old you actually are and just enjoy the moment.
Do you think that walking netball can help you to have a successful aging?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm still working, but for some folk, they aren't working, so it's something, an outing. It could be a social, you know, it's a physical activity, a social activity. They're meeting other people, they're keeping active. You know, it's all good.
You mentioned about being busy.
Busy.
Right? So you still do have a lot of social responsibilities?
Well, I work full time.
Oh.
So, but I do that over 4 days. So I work 4 long days, and I've got an elderly mother. So quite often I'm seeing her on a Friday afternoon after netball. So yeah, but I like going to the cinema as well. So I'd rather go to see something I would see at the cinema rather than sit around and chat. Not that I'm unsociable, but you know.
Do you aware of other sessions of walking netball instead of Orion?
Because I'm on the Scottish Netball Facebook page, so there's lots of other sessions, but actually Friday afternoon suits me because I don't work on a Friday, usually. So that's fine with me.
So,
and it's easy enough to get to. I can cycle there.
And some people will mention in that focus group saying that they would prefer to have a walking netball session in the afternoon instead of the morning.
Well,
what
it's
do you
1
think
o'clock.
of it?
It wouldn't bother. I think they're talking about putting it back an hour to 2 o'clock. And I know that some people would come along, but they actually work on a Friday morning till 1 o'clock, so they can't get there for 1. But if it was at 2 o'clock, they would come. So it would encourage more people to come along. And that'd be fine with me.
What stopped you playing netball after school?
I was just one of these folk that didn't exercise and didn't participate in sports at that age. It wasn't really till I got into my 20s that I've started, you know, cycling and walking and being more active, yeah. So, yeah, I was just just a horrible teenager, I suppose.
Do you feel there are any demands from like family side and the social side for your population to say like you have to do physical activity? You should be doing physical activity. No, there is no demands.
No. No. But I mean, yeah. No, it's not a demand. But I mean, my husband's fit. He plays football twice a week. So I think that encourages me to do more. So that's an encouragement.
So encouragement.
Yeah, I get encouragement. And I've got friends that are quite fit. So they, it's doing physical activity. It gives us something to talk about.
Do you think that working netball can empower you?
Oh yeah, you do feel good.
Like more?
Yeah, it's a good positive feeling. Yeah, at the end of it. I know we were talking about having a tournament with other groups of walking netball clubs, and I thought that would be really good fun. And yes, it's all good.
So you're saying positive?
Oh, absolutely positive.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean more deep, like empowerment of your gender, of
Well,
female.
I think it's good that women are doing it. Yes, because a lot of women just physical activity is not for them because they think women don't do it. Because I mean, male sport is so prominent, isn't it? I mean, football, all sports, particularly spectator sports are male dominated. Football, cricket, golf, everything, tennis even's more male dominated. So yeah, I think it's it does give us an empowerment. Yeah, we're doing something.
And working netball is for females who are aged middle.
I think it's any age, and I mean it's not just for women. I think men could come along, but they just don't.
Yeah.
And in this country, netball is a very female-dominated sport.
Everywhere.
But I think sometimes in Australia and New Zealand they have mixed netball, or sometimes even male netball teams. It's just a different culture. But it's
yes.
There's no reason men can't come along. They just don't.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you want to join in, do come along.
So the positive side and the gender side, and how about, does it empower you like deep inside yourself?
Nah, not really. It's not that deep. It really isn't that deep.
Would you prefer that there were more sessions of walking netball?
I couldn't really go to any more.
So once a week is
once a week is fine.
Enough for you?
If I didn't work at all, I might go to 2 a week, but I don't have the time.
So quite busy.
Well, just working. Wage slave and all that.
Yeah. But you mentioned socialization of working netball is not one of the reasons why you go to working netball. But you also mentioned that you go to working netball in groups.
Well, it was friends that told me about it. So I go along with them. So we quite often car share, or I sometimes cycle up. But, I know some of the people there. And some of the ones I didn't know, but I know them now. Yeah. So I've met people through it.
Also, in the questionnaire, you mentioned what attracted you to working netball. You said the health benefits, and the enjoyment of the sport. And then you don't like the gym.
Not really, no. It's a bit boring. I'd rather go out for a run.
So working netball is
a good compromise, And it's because it's something you do with other people. Because walking and cycling are quite solitary.
Yes.
So it's just different.
Some people mention about the team sport side as an attractive factor for them. What do you think of it?
Nah, not really. It's not a big thing because we're all mixed up differently every week, and
that's fine. Very interesting. Could you also explore the stereotypes of Asian women more to me?
Well,
and
I mean, a lot of women just don't exercise, do they?
Exactly.
So I think and a lot of them are overweight.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite. If you are overweight, I think it's more difficult to exercise because you're more conscious of your body. So, but I mean, exercising helps to burn off calories, and so it's.
But I find out
I mean, a lot of men don't exercise either. Loads of them don't.
Yes.
So, just.
I find that God, I forgot what to say. I forgot what to say.
Don't worry.
Oh my God.
I think we,
The successful aging side.
Yeah, well, just exercise helps everything, doesn't it? And I mean, it's just not just your physical well-being; it's your mental well-being as well. Just getting out and doing something. So it's good all round. I mean, there's a big push at the moment. One of the runs I do every week is a thing called Park Run, which is a do you know it? You heard of it?
No.
That's a timed 5 kilometre run.
Oh.
And I've just noticed that the Royal College of GPs are trying to get GP practices to tell people to go along to it. It's almost like they're prescribing exercise to you. So,
yeah. I think in general, yeah. But I found that all those walking netball ladies, they are active before participating in walking netball.
Yes, and I mean, I've been telling other people about it, trying to get them to come along, but I haven't been successful so far.
What would you think of the reason? What's the reason of that, you think?
Because I think it's a fear of the unknown, worry that they're not fit enough. And I say, you don't have to be fit, you know, it's just what you want to do, but they're just not coming along. They're
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure if they came along, they'd enjoy it. So anyway.
All right, I think...
I'm not a very good advocate for it, am I? Because nobody wants to come along.
Well, you was convinced by other people.
Yeah, no.
That's interesting.
Well, I had an idea what it was going to be like, so.
That's fine. So I think that's it for today.
Okay, super.
Yeah. If there were any follow-up questions, I feel that I hope that's okay that
You could email me them? Yeah, super. Yeah, absolutely.
I will email you the transcript
Great.
of our interview.
Okay.
If I, sometimes I don't catch the verbs.
Right, okay. Yeah.
If you can imagine, you can tell me what's said.
What I
If
should
not,
have.
just ignore it.
Uh-huh.
And you can have the right to delete some phrase
All right.
or withdraw whatever you want to do with
Okay.
the transcript. And in the end, by the 20th of August, if I finish my dissertation, I will email you
Great, the whole thing, great, super.
the whole thing so that you can have a look. And basically, that's all. Yeah,
Well done, you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Thank you for coming.
You're having to work really hard for this.
Yeah, I have to interview other ladies as well.
All right. And 20th of August, not that far away.
I know.